Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and Season 2 has dropped. Oh my god, we've been waiting for this for a hell of a long time. Now, this is my very first placement game. Now, we're on Route 66 on the defense. You may hear some people talking in the background there, just kind of, like, I'm going to reduce the volume so you guys can hear me, but it's the voice comms because obviously we're playing competitive, so, you know, we want to talk to each other and all that stuff. What I want to say, though, is, like, what are your goals for Season 2? Like, you'll notice that I'm playing McCree here. I'm not, like... traditionally, when I played FPS games, I was always the guy who sort of had decent accuracy and would kind of put the damage out. But recently, I've not really been doing that, especially with Overwatch. I've been dropping more into like the tank role or into the support role, which is fine, and I really enjoy it. But I thought that I might actually start off Season 2 trying to do a little bit of McCree, because I do actually have a Smurf account where I've been playing a little bit of McCree and Genji, trying to sort of gear myself up, like, in my mind to get ready for this. So, yeah, the way this works now in Season 2 is it's much better than Season 1. You don't have coin flip anymore. That is absolutely gone. That is just not in the game anymore. What you do get is draws. Now, I've had a draw. As of recording of this video, I am like 8 games through my placement. I've got 2 defeats and a draw and the rest are wins. So it's going to be interesting to see where I get placed. But yeah, the draw was like, it was better than the coin flip by quite a bit, but it's still a little bit underwhelming because it's like, oh, draw. It's like, oh, okay, draw. But at least you don't feel like you've kind of lost anything. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the draw actually does in terms of placement at the end, because a draw is not a win, and I guess it kind of goes off your medals, maybe your performance in the game. I don't know. I think, to be honest, I'll be happy if I get into Diamond, and possibly work my way up from there. So yeah, what happens is, when I'm talking about Diamond and talking about the tiers, is you don't no longer have just a rating next to your name. You do have a rating, but it's in the thousands now. So if you were like 3,500, I think that means you are Masters or Grandmaster. No, I think that's Master 3,500. And you'll have like a gold sort of badge, and if you're Grandmaster, you have like a crazy gold glowing badge. And then obviously it drops down through the tiers. If you played StarCraft 2, you'll be familiar with this sort of system, because it's the, you know, the bronze, the silver, the gold, the platinum, the diamond, the masters, the grandmasters. Now, it's going to be very interesting as the season sort of goes on, just to see where people get placed and like how it develops. Like I'm really looking forward to this, because it's like it's breathing new energy, like new life into Overwatch for me. Because for a while now, you know, without competitive, I should say, and just having to focus on quick play, like for me, it sort of gives me less of a purpose. I mean, it's still fun to play the game, but I like to play that sort of competitive aspect. The, you know, let's get stuck in, let's see what we can do. How good am I? Can I beat this guy? What's going to happen? I really enjoy that. Also, I should say as well, this is now available on consoles as well, which is fucking amazing. Like, for Blizzard to have launched this at exactly the same time on the consoles and on the, at least I think it is. Oh god, I think it is. Maybe I'm getting my information wrong. No, I'm pretty sure it is out now on console. You guys can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is out. Yeah. So yeah, what are my goals for this season? Well, as I said at the start of this, I want to sort of change up my roles a bit. I probably want to play a little bit more solo queue, and I feel like heroes like McCree, Reaper, Genji are going to be more effective in that, and even Tracer. I think I'd probably play Tracer more than a Genji, although I have been playing quite a bit of Genji. McCree, though, is rapidly becoming one of my favorites. I used to play McCree a lot before, and then I sort of shied away. Like I said, I mean, the guys who I was playing with, you know, we already had like our DPS guys and all of that stuff, and it was kind of difficult for me to sort of play the heroes that I kind of wanted to play. You get what I'm saying? You can see Mist in the chat there. He said this is easy. It's placement games, right? So you get like a mixed bag. I mean, we had guys that have like no rank, well, no level. Like, you know, they're maybe level 30 or something. It's like, whoa, okay, you're with us, but you know, that's just how it is. Placement is where the game works out, or should work out, where you need to be placed in terms of the ladder, so you get a good experience. All right, let's jump forward in the video. So now we're on attack, obviously, and you'll notice that the way that this team sets up for defense is not the greatest, because, well, they defend sort of right on top of the spawn. Never do that. Like, that is like one of the cardinal sins in this game. Don't defend on the spawn, or at least I think some of them do. I think there's a May outside, which is kind of a bit crazy, but you know, you get this with placement. So yeah, the whole point of placement is once you've played the games, it should put you in brackets that you'll get good games in, and then give you the chance to sort of progress through them. Now, the way that this works is, if whatever like bracket you go into, you will never drop out of that bracket. You will stay in that bracket unless it's Grandmasters. I think you can't drop out of Masters. I don't think you can drop the Masters into Diamond, but you will drop out of Grandmasters. And there is also decay as well. If you don't play the game, then you will lose a certain amount of ranked rating every day until you actually play the game. You don't have to win a game, you just have to sort of play the game. I think that's like, I think it's 50 or so. But yeah, I mean, it's good that that's there in the game. And we've covered the changes for Season 2. I mean, the reason why I'm making this video, as I said at the start, is just to ask you guys what your plans are for Season 2. Because, as I said, like mine, I want to be a little bit more, I want to play more games. Like, I don't think I played enough games in Season 1. Because I was always waiting for the guys that I was playing with. And I did a couple of solo queue games, and it wasn't really... like, it was an okay experience, but for me, it was just like, right, I'll just keep playing with my friends. And it's fine, but obviously the problem with that is you get shoehorned into a role. You know, when you've played together for so long, you know that the guy playing McCree probably knows how to play McCree. So if I just suddenly go, hey, I normally play Zarya, can I just play McCree? Well, that's probably going to be like, yeah, sure, but we've got less chance of winning because we were settled in our brackets, right? You know, we were like, for most of Season 1, I was 70. 71, almost 72. Then, like on the very last day, I dropped down to 68. It was heartbreaking. But in terms of the old ranks, if you're 60 or above, you were a pretty good player. We don't actually know what that converts to in the current Season 2 system. We'll have to wait and see like what most people come out with. I guess it will probably be maybe gold or silver. I don't know. But there you go. That was a pretty easy game, but it was the first game of my placement matches. Let me know, guys, in the comments below what you are going to do for Season 2. Are you going to solo queue? Are you going to play with your friends? You know, have you got any new sort of characters that you want to play or focus on? You know, just let me know what you think, guys. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. You can watch the play of the game and you can see my stats at the end, which I think will be, my career average stats will just be whatever's happened in this game, I believe. See, that wasn't a bad kill. Like, I should have killed him maybe a bit quicker. This guy missed him and then killed him. It was okay. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you to it. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. Go and enjoy Season 2. It is finally here, and I cannot wait to play more of this. Holy God. You can follow me on Twitter, guys, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.